Okay, we're going to do a little song here called Route 66. So before we get started, I want to make sure everybody's at least close to being in tune with me. So we'll go start from the bottom, which is the A string. The E string. The C string, and the G string. Okay, this song is a 3-chord song. It's got a C in it. That would be your C. 0, 0, 0, 3. Then it has an F7, which is a little bit different. It's like an F. An F is basically a 2, 0, 1. But an F7, you put your other finger down and it's a 2, 3, 1, 0. 2, 3, 1, 0 for an F7. That's an F7. This is an F. And then the old G7, which everybody is used to in this group. Looks like that. Which is 0, 2, 1, 2. So it goes a little bit like this. We'll start it out nice and slow. Well, if you have a plane and motor out west and take the highway, my way, that's the best. Get your kicks, Route 66. You know, goes from Chicago to LA, nearly 2,000 miles along that way. I get your kicks on Route 66. You know, it goes from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. Look mighty pretty, you can see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. I said, now don't forget Winona, Flagstaff, Arizona, Kingman, Boston, Santa Bernardino, and if you I get hip that mighty trip and take that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now, there's a couple things you can do to kind of spice that up a little bit. And I'll kind of show you those. One is use a pinch. You remember the pinch is you grab the A string and the G string and the A string. You just pinch it. Kind of like this, you go. You ever mowed out west? Take the highway, my way, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. So, and also what you want to do is some muting, which instead of just going, I'm stopping it. So I'm going. kind of laying my hand on it real light. So it's the song, when you break it down, it's got 2 verses, then it has a refrain, and then it has a 3rd verse. So it's what's normally called or referred to as an AABA song. So the B part is goes from St. Louis, so you're in a C, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, so I'm doing one hit. Goes from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, looks mighty pretty. Goes to the C7. All you can see, Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. And don't forget Winona, Flagstaff, Arizona, Kingman, Boston, Santa Bernardino, and you get hips, mighty trip. So there's something else you can do. You can add on. C. And you can also pick it a little bit too. So we're going to try it one time and just try adding a couple of those things in and see if it gives it a little bit of variation. So let's start from the very top again and go. Well, if you ever planned a boat out west and take that highway, 'cause my way, that's the best. I get your kicks on Route 66. Goes from Chicago to LA, and nearly 2,000 miles along that way. You get your kicks on Route 66. You know it goes from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, looks old, mighty pretty, you can see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. Said now don't forget Winona, Flagstaff, Arizona, Kingman, Boston, Santa Bernardino. And if you get hip to that mighty trip and take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. So, when you're playing a song like this, it's fairly simple. There's a lot of room for some improvisation, excuse me, that you can do. One of the chords that works really well with this is a ninth. This is actually an F ninth chord, and it's 2. So I got my finger up here on the 2, and then it's 3, 3, 3. So I do it like this. I just bar it and then go across like that. Can you see that? Let's see if I can get that in the camera real good. So I got it going across. If I get my finger out of the way, I gotta do it like that, I guess. So going across, I'm really worried about getting that one down. The rest of them are just kind of there. And then I do these 3 here. That's an F ninth, and that can be used in place at an F7. Here it's got a little bit of a jazzy tone to it. And then the cool part about it is you can go up 1, 2 frets, right? Same shape, 1, 2, and now it's a G9. So let me play that a little bit for you. You know, go from Chicago to LA, nearly 2 Get your kicks. Get your kicks on Route 66. And that's actually a C9 down here. And that's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 10, 10. Same chord shape except way down here. So there's your C, your F, and your G. So that gives you a little bit of variation. You can mix and match those. A little bit of jazz to it. Route 66. So it's kind of a fun song to play around with. Let's do it one time. Now I'm just going to go ahead and play it through pretty standard and see if you can throw in maybe an F9 once in a while. A couple of your pinches, some stops. So this will be the last time we'll go through this and see if you can sort of apply some of that to it. Here we go. Well, if you have a plan to moat out west, take that highway, my way, that's the best. Get your kicks, Route 66. You know, go from Chicago to LA, nearly 2,000 miles along that way. Get your kicks on Route 66. You know, it goes from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. Look, oh mighty, mighty pretty, you can see Amarillo, City Gallup, New Mexico. Now don't forget Winona, Flagstaff, Arizona, Kingman, Boston, Santa Bernardino. And if you get a hip, that mighty trip, and take the California trip, and get your kicks on Route 66. Oh, get your kicks on Route 66. Well, give me some feedback if you thought that was worth doing like that, and if that helps out to play along. And in the email I sent out, there's a little cheat sheet that's got those F9 chord shapes on them if you'd like to see them. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.